Today is October 11, 2024, Friday morning, 8:30 a.m. Oh, I'm drinking from my Christmas cup. If you've seen my prayer videos, in the last couple of days I started drinking coffee from the Christmas cup. I love Christmas, and this is one way to add a little joy to my day, right? So we gotta do the little things that makes us happy, right? So for me, Christmas is something that really makes me happy. Now, of course, there are, when I think about things in life, that different kind of memories get attached to them. So as I was drinking from this, it reminded me of something from last year, but then I also tried to tell myself what is kind of an interesting thought, that okay, I was wondering how next year's memory might be with this cup, right? So there is always different kind of experiences and memories that we build. So I want to talk about the progress that I usually talk about. So I'm making a lot of progress, in my opinion, and in the past, things have been a little challenging lately. But then I figured what was helping me, and I kept doing that. And one of the things that definitely, two things that helped really, one is either going out for a walk or going to the gym, those actions, and also listening to prayer videos. So those are something that is resonating with me. So I keep doing that. I keep the volume very low, and there are some really powerful prayer videos that I listened to. Last night I let it run all night, and there was, I think, one or two other nights in the last couple of weeks I did that. And as life goes on, we find new ways, right? In the past, I have never thought of doing something because like that, where I would, because they say when the words, this positive, uplifting words, because every word, everything has a frequency, as the words I'm speaking right now has frequency, right? So when the frequency is in certain level, it goes to our subconscious mind, and when we are sleeping and playing that, or especially when we're half asleep and half awake, the brain is in a point that it kind of absorbs those very easily. So now, for the brain to absorb, we also have to have the intention, because not every night I try to do that works, but some night it does. So I did that last night, and it was very helpful. And yesterday also I noticed was very helpful, because the resilience and the strength that can come from us, that builds, that takes a long time to build. And not only that, that builds up from many different life experiences, and what all we have been through, and what we have done in the challenges in the past. So for me, if I look at it, I'm 40 something now, and since 18 years I had to do everything in my own. I had to make all my decisions, and decision making doesn't scare me anymore, knowing if I'm doing the right thing or wrong thing, unless it's extremely personal, I look at the, there are ways I look at pros and cons and good, bad, what all the short term, long term, how things are gonna play out, and some of it is I'm talking about probably also because next week when I interview, it's for a leadership position, and in leadership positions you have to be very comfortable about making decisions. So I'm reading different things, and yeah, because you'll make decisions with all the data, all the information. I'm talking about data, like at work I will do. But anyway, you make the decision and then you move on, right? Majority of the decisions that you make based on the information you have would be accurate, and some decision may not be. And then when it is not, later when you find out there's a better way to do it, you just adjust and pivot and do that. But what I realized in 20 years of working, the cost of not making a decision, not only in business but also in personal life, the cost is huge. Because when we don't make a decision, things can become chaotic. There could be a lot of unplanned work or things that may come up that we have to keep. It's almost like, I don't know, one concept would be like whack-a-mole. If you don't plan it, there's like you're constantly trying to manage all the problems, or you're always firefighting, so you have to see the root cause, like why the fire is starting at the first place, instead of if you're always firefighting and not taking the time to sit down and find the root cause and do something about it, life will go on firefighting mode all the time. I know it's very metaphorical, but maybe some way, shape, or form you'll be able to relate to some of this. Life is like that. So I'm gonna do a little intention setting and visualization. Again, what I do with that is I breathe in, relax all my body, especially shoulders. So you have to find out what parts of your body gets tense when you are worrying about too many things. Majority of the people, I think it's the shoulders, but it could be in other parts of the body. If you keep practicing mindfulness, you will start noticing where it is most. So when you take deep breath, if you focus on that part of the body, it actually helps one step further. I'm gonna do a little mantra. It's funny, yesterday I said I'll do it off camera, but the day got busy and then I didn't do it until like I went to bed. And that's what happens, and that's why I like this videos I keep doing, because there's several videos I made about the consistency. There's a real power in doing something consistently, and sometime when the consistency breaks, what I figured is setting a long-term goal. That helps, because for me, going to the gym, even though I want to, with this and that, I was not as regular. And then when I set my goal to get to half a marathon sometime by next year, I noticed that I have become a little more regular with the walking, running, or going to the gym. now whenever I go there, even if I'm short on time or whatnot, I at least do 1 mile on the treadmill. And yesterday evening I went at 6 o'clock, and normally Thursday evening 6 o'clock I would never go, but that's something that driving me towards it, that okay, I need to hit the marathon, not marathon, half a marathon, 13 miles. I don't know, someday if I can do marathon. I used to know a girl 10-15 years ago, and I worked in some place, and she used to do this marathon, maybe at least 2 a year, if not more, different groups of people when they do the marathon running for different things. And she used to do it, and I think she was 40 something, maybe even closer to 50. And I didn't know how much effort that was, that she could do it. I was like, oh my god. That time I thought marathon would be like, and I don't know, I never looked it up. I don't know, I thought maybe 7-8 miles or something. Marathon is 26 miles, and I think in kilometers that would be like 40 kilometers or something. So if you want to think of it, think of like a place from where you live to 26 miles, and 13 miles is half of that. Anyway, so getting back to the mantra, the things I cannot accept, the things I can't change, I accept. I trust in God to help me with those things. I do all things. I speak positive, uplifting words, and I spread love, peace, joy, harmony. I have supernatural patience. I'm kind. I live in the present moment. I forgive everybody in all situations. I look for positives in everything and everyone. I let go. I let go things that no longer serve me. I'm patient. I'm resilient. I'm strong. I can keep going no matter what kind of adversity is around. God is there to help me in every step of the way. And I have attached this to different parts of my body, so that way I kind of remember it. So yeah, today is Friday, 2024, and so important to be grateful for things. And in the last couple of days I have been emphasizing that. I heard that from a group the other day. Somebody shared that finding 3 new things to be grateful for every day, and I have found that to be really, really amazing, because gratitude practice can get boring. And these are all my gratitude cards, and I have this something like that back in 2019 for a team of 100 people I have implemented in different organizations. And this is a thing that is like deeply, it is something that deeply resonates with me. And I try to teach that to my daughter too. But after some time, to make it easy, our brain tries to go to the same path. So, the gratitude practice even can get either boring or like, the point is that we try to create good, new, positive connection, right? So it's like feeding our mind. So this is the bad side, and this is the good side. I talk about subconscious and conscious. So whenever we are doing new positive gratitude, we are feeding the good side of us, right? So after some time, when we are just being grateful for the same thing, it kind of stays in between, like in neutral. It doesn't really work as much. So when we are doing a positive new gratitude, we are feeding the good side. So that's how it kind of helps. So start doing that, and you'll see the difference in just a few days. You'll be like, oh my God, even though there are challenges in life, there are so many little things we can be grateful for in our lives. So yeah, that is something I've been doing. Okay, I think with this I'm going to finish the video today, And I'm not sure later in the day if I'm going to make any video. I'll see. If not, I'll make one tomorrow morning. Weekends go a little unpredictable, but even if I am short on time or something, I'll definitely make a small one. I mean, short one. Because that's the power of consistency, right? Because I've been doing this for now 4.5 months. 4.5 months. A calendar is there, so I'm looking there. 4.5 months. It has become a habit that I think about it. It just comes to my mind, which is a good thing because that also keeps me grounded to the present moment, and throughout the day when I'm doing different things, suddenly it comes to my mind, oh, just be there in this, be here in this moment, smell or look at the color and feel the texture of the thing if I'm sitting on a chair. So, there's a huge power in consistency, and it's like the absolute key. Consistency is the absolute key, and to create consistency, like in the past, these videos, I didn't have much hard time making the consistency, but like I was saying about the gym and a couple other things, to create the consistency, I had to create some long-term goal, and with that long-term goal, then I was able to meet that goal. And I think some of it goes with our personality, how we look at things, what we achieve in life and stuff like that, to see what resonates with you, and then whatever helps you to get into the consistency is nothing other than habit, right? It's a habit formation. Habit is what ultimately changes us. So now when we're in our 40s, something that we have done for this many years in our life, and we're trying to change it, it's not going to change overnight. It could take weeks, months, and even years. You just have to keep doing it until it happens, and it will happen, because there's this term, neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is a fancy term for that our brain can change. So with the training, our brain can change. We just have to keep training our brain until it changes, right? Okay, so I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful that people come and watch these videos and give thumbs up, and there's some good comments. And somebody the other day, I think the person's name is Rebecca, at least that's what the email ID said. She had such a kind comment in one of my videos. It still comes to my mind. I think it was a week ago. That's how powerful it is. Support each other's support. So find a support system, and we'll see the difference. It can make a huge difference in life. But again, we have to give to receive. So that's the thing. Like, we have to help others, so that when we are in need, they're also there to help us. I have lived my life since 18. My family is far, far away, but thankfully that, I had some really, really good friends, good supportive friends, and I supported them, so they support me, and they're just like families. So we are all human beings, right? So there's this deeper connection that we can build with people, with the sense of love, peace, joy, harmony, all of that. Spread peace, spread joy, spread love, spread harmony, because every little bit counts in this world, right? When the world has so much going on, every little bit counts. So okay, with that, I'm gonna finish the video, and I hope you guys have a great Friday, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning, if not later in the day. Okay.